Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Yeah, the price hasn't really moved too much since yesterday. Solana is still in the same situation here that we are looking if the price can now break above this descending trend line. If it does that, it would be a first indication that Solana is starting the next wave up. That could be either a wave 3, which would be a significant rally. Yeah. And it could take us into the region of around $48. We measured that yesterday. Or it could be, as we have it defined for some other coins as well, that the move down that started on the 30th of January was only an A wave. We are going to rally in a B wave. And we will then come down in a C wave. This is possible here for Solana as well, same way as it is for other coins as well. For Solana, I never really defined an entry point here, also because Solana didn't really reach the area between the 38.2 FIB at 1948 and the 50% FIB at 1729. It's just not in the great, in a high, let's call it highly reliable support area. It never entered that. And if a coin doesn't do that, you know, I like to trade coins and charts and not necessarily just because it's a Solana project. I'm very, fixated on it. So it's more like if the chart is looking good and if the chart does what I want, then I look at trading it and I look at defining an entry point. But here, it's a bit nebulous what it's doing because it hasn't really come down enough yet. Well, it has come down enough to do a wave 2, yeah. But I like to see the adherence to FIB levels. And if a chart doesn't do that, then it's not too reliable, okay? But what you can obviously, or what you need to understand is that if we break above this trend line, I think it's a good chance that it will start to rally. Now, the question then is this the wave 2 already over or is it a B wave? Both are possible, certainly, yeah. I'd rather be leaning towards it will be a B wave. But again, I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. And a lot of coins, I think, are going to do this B wave. The thing is, for many other coins, I defined an entry point here. For Solana, I didn't because it would have been here at 1948, yeah, sort of, but we never reached that level. So from that point of view, it would be nice to come down to that area. And I think, if it comes into that area, it might be worth maybe looking at accumulating, yeah, for that rally. But then again, if it's really a wave 2, it could even come down quite a bit lower. So it's a bit ambiguous, that chart. But that's why, what I'm choosing to do generally in these circumstances when it's a bit ambiguous, I either avoid it or I'm looking at a grid bot because grid bots and Elliott wave go so well together. By the way, made a video about grid bots and also how you can trade Elliott waves with grid bots. And we made a member live stream about that as well. So you can find that grid bot video. If you just search for grid bot on my channel, it is amazing what these grid bots do. Yeah. Especially if you understand the range as per Elliott wave. Okay, but that's where we are. And so it could be turning around. The problem also here that it's quite an ugly chart. And the move down here, yeah, what's possible is that it made a very, very strange 1-2 setup here. Yeah, wave 1 up, wave 2 down. But then if you look at this, the move down looks nearly as impulsive as the move up. So again, doesn't really give you a lot of confidence here. And then we made a lower high as well. So what I really want to see to prefer further continuation to the upside, and I think this will be this signal, if we break out of this trend line, ideally retest it, hold it, and then continue to the upside. And also a further signal that we continue the path towards the upside would be a break above 24.28. We always need to keep in mind though that any upside here could just be a B wave. We're probably going to be able to pick that up in the structure as it develops to the upside, yeah. So if the structure to the upside is going to be corrective, then we will be able to understand, okay, it's probably a B wave. And if it's a B wave, then anybody who entered somewhere in this region can then start to think about taking profits somewhere up there, and maybe even enter back in lower. Yeah. Also, what you need to understand that we've got this, I think it's the 200-day moving average here in orange. Let me just double check that. Yeah, the 200-day moving average, which is here and provided resistance along the way. So when we move up, I mean, this is currently at around $25.50. If we get there, expect some resistance as well. Okay, that's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.